Rocks out on display. On the DL out west, pushing yay. What the fuck you say? Brother, watch your mouth. Who protects the children when you beefing with your spouse? It's like Tom and Jerry, a game of cat and mouse. Jerry kept the cheese, but the pussy kept the house. Who beefing from behind, head all up her blouse? Saturday Night Live, right there on his casting couch. This world is Jerry Springer, and no, I'm not the father. Who gave a bunch of rappers whose father didn't bother. Mother up on Murray, chefing up the curry. It's like we're in the handbags, to hell in a hurry. Snowfall more than flurry, kept the mink furry. Ski without the goggles, got our vision blurry. I got that blue magic, that right up, hurry, hurry. Wanna see, I'll show you shit like I'm from Missouri. Who at the wheel? Tell him hit the brakes. I don't like how it feels, little niggas give me shakes. The world is ringing, brother, the verse stole the soul. Is it love and hip-hop or just pimps and hoes? Who at the wheel? Tell him hit the brakes. I don't like how this feel, little niggas give me shakes. The world is ringing, brother, universe stole the soul. Is it love and hip-hop or just pimps and hoes? Everything for sale, everybody got a price. They say they married to the game when they cheat on their wife. They lead a double life on stage, thanking Christ. When it's time to sell an ass, they ain't thinking twice. It turns men to mice, these rappers look like Mickey. They shifty, so you throw the guns in the air like sticky. Boys in the hood, on the run like Ricky. Chicks be picky, but really licky. They'll set you up on the gram, thinking bam, thank you, bam. I'm trying to be positive, but I can't understand. She got a man, and he got a squad. And they got Glocks, my nigga on guard. We living out the purge, everybody got the urge to hop about they lane like that shit said merge. When daddy is a perv and mommy throwing curves, trying to be on the straight and narrow, but people make me swerve. Who at the wheel? Tell him hit the brakes. I don't like how this feel, little niggas give me shakes. The world is ringing, brother, the verse stole the soul. Is it love and hip-hop or just pimps and hoes? Who at the wheel? Tell him hit the brakes. I don't like how this feel, little niggas give me shakes. The world is ringing, brother, universe stole the soul. Is it love and hip-hop or just pimps and hoes?
I got a question, fellas. I got a question, Coach.
What's up?
Is it love and hip hop or just pimps and hoes?
Peasies.
I'm trying to figure out. Is it love and hip hop or just pimps and hoes?
Peasies.
It's become pimps and hoes, my man. It's become pimps and hoes.
Pippington and hoology, huh?
Yes, sir.
That's crazy.
Hey, man, I had to jump on with you, brothers, because I was like, you know what? Some comic relief, you know, a good time talking, you know, sports with the fellas.
Yeah, you know, the commune with the brotherhood, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh, my shit looking raggedy.
Chop it up this glorious time of year, you know.
Oh man,
I know it's glorious for you right now, my nigga.
Well, yeah, Yankees in first.
Yeah.
And, well, right outside of first, I should say, and my Knicks looking thorough. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta like what the Knicks are doing, man. If you like basketball, you gotta like what they doing. They defending, they playing, they find a way to win. You know, and that Brunson fella looked like
he's the truth. The
T-R-U-T-H. Yeah, he looking real good.
He does need some help though.
He gonna get some.
Yeah, definitely next year he gonna get some help.
He gonna get a lot of it. I think he gonna get a lot.
You think?
Yeah, it's some disgruntled stars out there in the West that's gonna make some moves.
Or stars that just want to move to the East because it's easier.
No, I don't think that's the. I don't think people look at it like that. I think they look at that bag.
Well,
yeah, but see, the bag in New York ain't that good because you got the taxes and the cost of living. It kills you. Right.
I mean, that is a huge deterrent unless you got side hustles and flips you can make.
Well, you got the endorsements that's going to make up for it.
You know, if you want the bag, you go to Florida or Texas.
No taxes.
Yeah, no taxes.
Yeah, and I think some dudes might be going to Miami. You know, I see that as definitely an option. Way Pat Riley talking.
Yeah, but the way he's talking, buckets may be out.
Yeah.
Hey man, you know, I don't question Pat Riley's decision making. I'm just not
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Yeah.
And
Pat Riley just on some. All right, you talking, but you ain't won a chip for me yet, brother. You
Yeah.
you got us there, but you ain't win it.
you stay hurt in key moments.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. His availability. I mean, when he's there, particularly during the playoffs, he can get you there. He can drag you there. But you know, how often is he not injured? I mean, I think he's only played over 60 games, maybe once in the past 6 years.
Yeah.
And
And yeah, and he's a second. He's a second star.
mhm.
That's he
Yeah,
ain't the first level star.
no, I don't think so. And they got they got Bam out of bio. They're gonna keep him,
Yes.
and
Yes.
you can build around him, and you
And
know.
here Hero can shoot the ball, so he
Oh,
always gonna be there.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Yo, did you hear that? Jimmy Butler and Hero Tyler Hero got into a little scrap a few weeks
Yeah,
ago.
it
He
was
got in a fight with Hero and another dude on the plane.
well, it was after game one of the no, yeah, it was after game one of the I think of the play-in series because it was when Tyler Hero went 0 for 10.
Yes.
And Jimmy
Yes.
Butler jumped in his face and said 0 for 10, and then I guess Tyler Hero swung on him and missed, and he said 0 for 11.
Yeah.
And I guess that started beef. However, Hero's had been balling out
Since
since then.
then,
Yeah,
Yeah,
since
since
then.
then yeah. Yep.
Well,
Yep.
yes.
you
And,
know, well, you think that
and
was a response to Jimmy Butler, or that was just
well, I think it was definitely response to Jim Muttley, but in that first press conference afterwards, he actually shouted out Jimmy Buckets and said,
good,
he needed a little
good.
inspiration or whatever. So, I mean, from my understanding, after that first little dust up, they were good. I don't
Hmm.
think anything carried over.
Good.
Yeah.
Yo,
Butler got into it with somebody else too on the plane. Um, one other guys he got into it. So, his motivational tactics is a little different, but apparently it works. It
yeah.
works.
Well, I mean, that brings a certain level of value that is always needed. Somebody who's gonna motivate people to be better than they've been.
I,
But
eh, kept
you know,
it kept Haslam on the team for probably an extra 5 years. So
Yeah, but look at what
he's a
you know
legend, bro.
that team has overachieved probably the past 15 years
yeah,
Yeah,
they have. They
yeah,
have.
with sub like high level NBA talent. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I mean, they've maximized all the talent. They've definitely their player development has been second to none. Most homegrown talents they build and it's usually lower draft picks too.
Yeah.
I mean, Miami they definitely know how to grow them from within and get the most out of their players.
Before we move on, big shout out to Rakim777 for checking in on YouTube. Shout out to you, bro. Salute, salute, salute. Please like, share, bring people into the conversation. You know what I'm saying? We want to grow this thing, Madden Sports, episode 149, gentlemen.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I want to skip back to the Knicks though, because like I said, Jalen Brunson, I think we all agree he needs some help. He's going to get some help, but at the end of last night's game, he seemed a little tired. Like those turnovers and near turnovers was because I think he was tired. What y'all think?
Yeah, I think he was tired. He bodies a lot of guys. Like to get his shot off, he's constantly making contact. That wears on you. Takes your legs. I don't know if he can do that at that level. Like he's got
40
40.
plus the last
44 last night.
Yeah, he got 40 for the last 4 games or something
three
crazy.
games.
Yeah, like so. I don't know how long he can keep that up, but he looks good doing it.
Yeah, he looks excellent doing it. I mean, he's the king of basic basketball. He gets to his spots. He's just tough, man. He's a floor general. He's the leadership, and that's the thing. I keep saying this, but I'm gonna say it again. The thing about the Knicks is the one thing they have is heart.
Yes, Hart.
Yeah.
They got
What,
heart, man.
whether you want to call it Josh Hart or
And
what,
speaking to Josh Hart, he played all 48 minutes last night. I
Mhm.
mean, him, well, basically the Villanova crew, they got 44 minutes, and 48 minutes. So
Yep.
they gonna definitely have to keep up that.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Because now the series, I guess, is every other day.
I can't hear you.
No. Mm.
I hear pop back in. Yeah, and I think that's the tough part for Brunson. Like, he needs that extra day would help him tremendously. Um, the way Josh Hart is playing, man, Josh Hart is only 6'4" and averaging 12 rebounds a game.
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
heart right there.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
and them chicken wings.
Yeah.
I'm eating up on here. Get my chicken wings. Yo, Hardenstein is stepping up in a major way. I mean, everybody's just playing. What's the kid with the headband with the dreads? What's his name?
Oh, not talking about OG.
Not Anunoby.
Um,
Oh, you talking about
Mc-
Precious Achua?
Purchase tour.
Yeah.
Well, he only got 4 minutes last night, but he's going to be the key, I think, in the series because Thibodeau is going to have to expand the bench. He's going to have to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's running these guys down, and as much as they ran New York, because I think it'll be a lower score, slower tempo game. The second game in New York, they're going to run again, and when they get to Indiana, and those guys going to need him to expand that rotation. And I think Precious Achiuwa will. He's the type of player. I don't know why he didn't get much burn last night, but he can definitely be a plus in their rotation, extending their lessening these guys' minutes.
Yeah, because he can guard
Yeah.
Siakam, and
Yep.
he can spend a little time on Turner too. So
Mhm.
yeah, he will be key. God forbid Hartenstein get in foul trouble. Go and need him. Go and need him.
That's why
Yeah.
that game last night was key. I mean, they had to win that because Indiana's coming for
It's tough, bro. I can't count them out, to be honest with you. We rooting for the Knicks. What's up, Wes? Say one. Give me a 1-2.
1-2.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yep.
All right, cool.
I thought
So
Indiana had some really bad turnovers at the end of the
yeah.
game. Like
What?
that was just bad.
Yeah.
Halliburton's not going to play like that again. I can tell
No,
you
I
that much.
agree. But that whole game was an anomaly. I mean, look at it. I mean,
Indiana led the
Knicks
most
were
games.
outscored 46-3 for bench points.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah. That happening again if Indiana plays well and doesn't make crucial mistakes toward the end. Much different story. Like this next game with them, they might be able to steal one out of New York.
Yeah, but
That's
the
what I'm
energy in the Garden is crazy. The energy is
Yeah.
crazy. So
Yeah. I mean, if it's a close game, possibly, but if New York could just punch him in the mouth right fast off top, then yeah, they'll take their heart because New York is playing above and beyond. Like when you look at them, it's like, oh, why? How they even in the playoffs? And it's like Hart and Jalen Brunson. That's
yeah.
how.
And hey, look, DiVincenzo hit some huge shots.
Oh yeah, when I said Hart, I meant Hart.
Hart, yeah.
I meant Hart, like and Hart and DiVincenzo, coach.
Yep,
But Hart
DiVincenzo
doubled his output. He doubled his regular season scoring average, and he's been a killer on the boards. And you gotta, we it's hard for us to think about it, but I mean, Brunson's putting up Jordan numbers. I mean, that was the
Absolutely.
fourth game in a row with 40, and the game before that he had 39.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he's been balling.
And look, hey, if DiVincenzo continues scoring at his clip, Hart should never score at the clip he did last night. That just shouldn't happen. So,
But you'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
He'll take it.
Absolutely.
We needed every one of them.
Sure did. Sure did. You know, that was
Yeah.
the difference because he was that third scorer that they need. So it's
What's
just
up,
it's
Wes?
enjoyable. It's enjoyable watching.
Man, I'm just excited, man. I never thought it'd be a cold day before I rooted for the Knicks, but I'm rooting for the Knicks. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. It's a good thing to see.
They
You
they,
know,
they balling. They balling, and like that UConn connection, man. It's nothing like playing with your boys that know your game. I keep saying it.
Yep.
Villanova.
Nova
Oh
connection.
yeah, the Nova boys, man.
Nova
That
boy.
connection is the Nova boys. Don't think they could go down.
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't
Wow.
think they could go down.
So when we first started off, Wes, we had all agreed that Brunson needs some help, and they're going to get it.
Yeah, he does.
Right, and he's
Yeah, they're
going to
gonna
get
get
it.
it.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
got any
they
prognosticating in that way for next year with the Knicks? Who you think they're going to pick up?
you know
I
what?
mean,
I don't know who the free agent market looks like just yet, who the free agents are, but the big ones that could go there. But
Paul George
they're
is
gonna get.
one.
Well, George is
Oh
one.
man, I would go after Paul George because that's another person that would fit in with that crew.
Yep.
Yeah.
He don't have to do everything, but he could be that guy, that extra guy. And it might say, well, but Paul George and Thibodeau might not work because he might wear Paul George out.
Yeah.
That's true. And the other
Yeah.
name they talking about is Booker, because Booker has a relationship
Wow.
with Leon Rose and
Yeah.
Worldwide West.
That would be very special, I think.
Yeah, yeah. That
Booker
would
would
be
mean
scary.
one of the three would have to go, right? Or two of the three would have to go because he has to get traded, right?
Yeah, he has to get traded, and that's the problem. Because Randall
Yeah, so
would be in the trade, and either DiVincenzo. I don't think they're going to give up Hart
or
at
Hart.
this point. I don't think they're going to give up
See,
Hart.
I think the Knicks should really focus on that, keeping those three together, moving Randall and doing other things.
Well,
I don't.
got a
I think they
draft
should do
pick.
that.
They got a rack of draft picks, so
They do.
They got a rack of draft picks.
yeah.
I think if they can avoid breaking up that core, because that's the straw that stirred the drink.
Yeah.
Three of them.
Yep.
So I think if they could get around getting rid of that, get rid of Randall and draft picks, maybe a Hartenstein or a Mitchell, not both. You might be looking at something.
I would give up Mitchell. I would keep Hartenstein.
Yeah, I would say Mitchell too. I feel the same way.
Well, he can't stay healthy.
Yep.
I heard he's out for tomorrow night's game already.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So and Hartenstein is just
A lot of heart.
real
Once
yeah,
again.
a lot of heart, but he's real productive.
And I think he has
just
more to
doesn't-
give. I think he has more to give in the
High
long
motor.
run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got a high motor, man. High motor.
Run
Yep.
got that push shot. He good.
So because Paul George was brought up, I'm gonna flip over to the Clippers. Even though they're not in it, they took that L to the Mavs, spanked them around.
Yeah, they did.
What do you think the Clippers are looking to do next year?
Well, they've already said they're not giving him a max contract, so he ain't going back
Paul
there.
George.
Yeah,
He's not going back.
yeah. I would think he'd leave.
Looking at Harden, Kawhi, Russell Westbrook. What do you do with those three?
It's
And
gonna be
Russell
tough for all
said,
three of them.
yeah, Russell said he ain't the happiest right now. So
Yeah, but he sent that plea to the public Instagram, trying to semi-explaining the season and all that jazz. He definitely seemed like he wants to stay or at least get an offer.
yeah, I think he does want to offer. They just got to figure out his role, and it makes it easier if Paul George is gone. It makes it easier. So
I just feel like you just got a whole bunch of unknowns with all of them. Everybody brings something negative to the table.
yeah,
All four of them, all four of those stars. I mean, so to be honest with you, you don't know if you're gonna get Kawhi or not. You don't know if Paul George can stay healthy or not. Then when you get Paul George, is he gonna show up or not? Then you don't know what Harden. Harden gonna show up.
Well, no, you're gonna get
No,
Kawhi. You only gonna get him for 40 games, though. You only get him half a season.
Then if you can't
yeah,
use them in the playoffs, then we ain't got you. What you do in the regular season is
yeah,
whatever. But if you 40 games during the regular
yeah.
season and you miss him for the playoffs,
He do
He's not.
half the season, half the playoffs. That's it. You know,
And
that
that's
might be his
It's just not
contract.
productive.
well, and
it
Paul
might be.
George,
Yeah,
It's
he
been
has
like that
been
for
the
a
most
while.
productive. Paul
Yeah.
George hasn't really come up big in the playoffs either yet. So
No, he hasn't. And I just don't think you can win with Harden. I just don't. I don't think he's a winner. You know,
that's
I
what
think
I
he's
agree with you,
skill.
Coach.
I just don't think he's a winner. He's a ball
Right.
player, but he's not a winner.
But let me ask you quick. So there's a one stat that's going around that James Harden has never missed the playoffs.
No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
But
He hasn't.
But but
again,
he's not a winner.
I get that. It takes a team again with everything, but Harden just shows you is a lot of talented dudes that just ain't built for that. Like, is this what it is? Like, he could get to the playoffs, he could do all the other stuff, but we done seen it 13 years, man.
Yeah.
He fold up like a skirt all the time in the playoffs.
And he's not a. You know what?
Anytime.
I'm not. I think saying he's not a winner might be a bit harsh. He's not a leader. You know, he's gonna, like you said, he's gonna get you to the playoffs, but is he gonna lead you
Yeah,
anywhere?
Well,
and
yeah,
he'll
but and like in his games, key games, that he'll totally disappear. He'll totally
Yep.
shit the bed.
Yep.
Like he'll
yeah,
give you 45 one night, he'll give you 6 the next.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah. That's the thing. But then he'll say to you, "I'm averaging 25 in the last 2 games."
Yeah.
That's what he'll say.
Yep.
He said, "I gave you 25. What you want? I'm giving you 25 a game."
Hmm.
right.
You're like,
Yeah.
but I got 45 and I got 6. He's like, well, that's 25
Well,
games. So what's up?
really he'd have like 45, 10, and 10 and tell you after 3 games he's averaging 25. That's what really would happen.
That's
Because
that's what he'll do.
he just goes to sleep. He'll have one big game in the playoffs and then that'll be it.
Hmm.
And I guess he celebrates at that point.
That's the Stilo.
And
Break it down like that's what I did.
Yeah. Let's talk about that
Listen,
other guard.
Harden was who he was. Kyrie.
Hey, Wes, we gonna put you.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. You know his name.
You breaking
Yeah.
up, Wes. Just to let you know. Kyrie,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
please talk about it.
Okay.
The artist,
Kyrie.
God.
master artist. Please talk about it.
You said it, Hot. The artist. He is a true artist. He's just fun to watch right now. Like, my God. You know, to go
His-
scoreless or 2 points or whatever he'd do in a quarter, and then the rest of the game he'd give you 25, 30. It's like, and it's just beautiful. Every bucket is
Oh
beautiful.
my God! I
Yeah,
don't know.
how he's getting the buckets. It's the wetness of the jumpers. It's the craftiness going to the hole. It's
Yes.
he just
How do I say this? How do I say
he's
this?
putting on the show.
I don't want to say, like, in terms of one person with a basketball, I don't know who else I would want to see with the basketball in their hand.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Just if you
Makes
just
sense.
want to watch
I'm
somebody.
talking about all time.
Yes. Somebody you just want to watch with the ball. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Man, this dude is an artiste. It's hard to explain. I ain't never seen nothing like that shit. I mean, there's other players that got handles that do all your favorite moves, but his shit is like when niggas used to play motherfucking just Pac-Man was dope at Pac-Man. And niggas just be running the board like this. Just running the board. The ghost be like, oh shit, be breaking. Niggas just run. I'm like, yo, he's a machine, B.
And he was defending what I loved, he was defending Paul George, who's 6'10".
Mm.
Like, how you defend Paul George? You 6'2". Like, that's not supposed to happen. Then you go to other end and just get buckets.
Let's also don't forget that Paul George plays 6'5".
I think he plays 6'1", because there's no way somebody There's no way somebody 6'2" should ever be able to guard you when you're 6'10". You just turn around and shoot over them. What can they do? But he
Yeah.
plays small. He plays small, man. But Kyrie it's beautiful to watch, man. I had an argument with one of my guys. He trying to tell me Kyrie isn't efficient. I'm like, yo, he's 50, 90, and 40. Like, what you talking? You can't get more efficient than that.
What you talking
That's
about?
literally he's literally the
scored buckets.
definition of efficiency.
He scored
Yeah.
buckets.
Yeah. Like,
Well, because when
he'll do it.
he's the type of cat that can get a bucket whenever he wants, and when he has a half like he had with 2 points, he was just like, okay, it's go time, and he was just getting buckets. He was just however he wanted it.
and it reminded me, Cliff. I had him in a game, and I've seen him do that, where he wouldn't score the whole first half, and then he'd just be like, "All right, can I do my thing now?" And he'd just go out and get 25, 30. Like, oh shit, you was serious. Like
he Curly Neal or
Yeah.
Marcus Hayes or something.
Like, I mean,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
it's one
Yeah,
thing
he's
to do
dope.
that in high school, but to do it in the pros, like, who does that? Who does that?
and I didn't see it coming, but him and Luca matchup, they're nice little
They like playing with each
He's a
other.
bad boy.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
I didn't think that was going to happen, but they like playing with each
Yeah, I
other.
didn't
you know,
either.
ball, that's half of it. I mean, you like playing with somebody.
Yeah, chemistry. That's it.
Yeah, that chemistry, and they got it. Now they got OKC, and we see what Minnesota is doing to Denver, and we can't forget that OKC coming off a sweep too. So this first game against Dallas is going to be very telling.
Is that tonight?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's tonight. Okay.
that's
Yeah,
That's
I
gonna be
think that's
interesting.
going to be a good series. That's
Yeah,
going
it
to be a
is.
good series.
Yeah, I expect a lot out of Shado. Jay,
And
Two
Dallas
disciples
did a good job.
playing against each other.
Dallas did a good job.
Two
building
disciples
their
playing against
team.
each other.
So I'm looking forward. I'm
They did.
looking forward to that series because the role players for Dallas, they play their role to a T. PJ Washington
Yeah.
does what he's supposed to do. What's the other dude? Gafford.
Gafford. Yeah,
Yeah, Gafford.
They play
Chet.
their role.
Yeah.
And on the OKC side, Chet is a problem.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem for them.
Chet is a problem.
Chet's a problem. I mean, they got a solid squad. It's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be a good series.
they could be
But-
rusty though. They've been sitting for like a week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I got.
Yeah.
I'm saying it now. I got Minnesota winning it all. I
yeah,
got them winning.
It's hard not to believe that.
they looking
They
tough.
the way they was playing defense yesterday.
Yo, that was stifling. And the crazy part is the best player didn't play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gobert didn't play.
Yeah. Defense player of the year not even out there, and they playing defense like that. So
Jeez.
Well, you guys being, all of you guys being fathers, what do you think about that move for him not to show up, see the birth of his kid?
oh no, that's the right.
Oh, we gotta see the birthday of Kai. That's definitely the right thing to do.
Yeah.
First child too. First child. So
First
Yeah,
child.
your first, especially your first one, man. That's a no-brainer.
Cliff.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he did the right thing.
Yeah.
He definitely did the right thing. I mean, I was bedside, so
Yeah. They caught the W. So
yeah.
it worked out. And
in Minnesota. I mean,
And
in Denver, excuse me.
in Denver.
And it was the perfect type of game to do that because it was on the road, not much expectation. You got your team hopefully to carry you. If you lose the game, you still didn't lose it on your home court. So and they won again. So they got Denver on the ropes, yo. Because
you think the broom need to come out? You think the broom's coming out?
May.
It just may.
It might.
I think if any game they get, it's gonna be game 4 because it ain't gonna be game 3. That crowd gonna be crazy. first, second round in that city in 30 years or whatever, I mean they're gonna be hype. And
Now, have they said if Murray's playing or not? Have they said yet?
Nigga,
they haven't
look
announced.
at throwing heat packs on the court. You saw that shit?
I don't think he's gonna get suspended.
I think they're gonna fine him. I think they're gonna fine him because he don't have a habit of doing anything stupid. So
that was wild.
Yeah, I think they're gonna fine him.
On that boy.
Yeah,
he was hemmed up.
Throwing a heat pad on the court is crazy. That is nuts.
The crazy thing is they probably can get justification for suspending him because he first threw the towel and then threw the heat pack.
Really?
So
yeah, he threw the towel first.
So I mean, depending on how they're gonna rule on it, I mean, initially just the heat thing, they probably say, nah, it's important. It's a playoff game. You can't suspend them. But so that's why it's going to be interesting. I don't think they will, but they can make a case for it.
But Stephen A. Smith ain't called the league office this time, so
this nigga. Hold on,
get a five.
Hold that thought. I want to talk about that. Hold that thought. I want to talk about that though. Neville, what up, man?
What's going on? You see, I'm driving.
Yeah. So listen. So we gonna have this conversation. You a little late because we talked about the Knicks. We talked about the Knicks up top. We know you diehard Knicks fan. That's why I wanted to bring you in. Talk about the Knicks. But we talked about we can revisit that conversation. But first, we want to talk about Stephen A. Smith calling league offices on jokers.
You're breaking up. Hello?
No.
Hello, you were breaking up for a second. Go ahead.
We want to talk.
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
All right. We're talking about why Stephen A. Smith feels the need to be calling league office on players. And what was the initial incident, Coach?
He called him on Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook.
Yes.
He don't like Westbrook. He got something against Westbrook.
But I'm trying to figure out what you do work for the league, bro. Like,
what calling the league office?
Who are you to call a league office on any player? Why don't you just report the news, bro?
Well, he was as a journalist. All right, I'm gonna give you the journalist perspective. As a journalist, you call and ask the league why this guy isn't suspended. But no other journalist does anything like that. And why do you call this?
I've never heard anybody do that.
You could have called. Right.
I've never heard anybody. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I've never heard anybody announce
that they did it.
Like if the league suspended him or came out and made a comment on it, and then you call that way.
Yeah,
right. I get that. Yeah, I get that. But I'm gonna call and find out why. Why would you put that in the public atmosphere? Now the organization feels pressured now to do something. That's whack.
Yeah. Sometimes
he's been on a 2-week little spurt there, just doing some wild stuff. First was the Donald Trump thing, and then he came back with calling the league office. It's like, all right, what you doing, Stephen A? Like, is he? I don't know. Is he trying to leave ESPN? What's he doing?
I think. Yeah, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if he needs ESPN anymore.
Yeah, that I think that's what he's saying. Like, you must think you got a lot of power.
That's a weird way to go about it, though.
Yeah.
That if the end goal is to upset the bosses, why are you throwing players under the bus, and why are you going on Fox to have that type of conversation and take that type of stance? It was very disrespectful.
That's what I thought was the most interesting point. He went on Fox and said it. Like, we know what Fox stand for and what they mean. Why would you go over there and do that? He didn't come on his show and say, "Hey, I called the league office."
Right.
So it's all weird. It's really weird.
Extremely.
Sometimes I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, listen. He from up the block for me. You know what I mean? So I take it easy on him sometimes, man. But sometimes I'll be like this.
I mean,
Yeah,
there are a lot of times that he takes a stance that I agree with.
Yeah. Oh, of
But-
course, he does. He does.
These other stances is like they're extreme. They're not like, I don't
Yeah,
know
but
if I agree with that. That's like, yo, bro, what are you doing? That's whack. Like, what's on your mind? Or why would you play yourself?
I guess.
Like,
I
Yeah,
guess.
his explanation wasn't that he was calling the league office on Russell Westbrook. It was that he was finding out why he wasn't suspended, so he can basically inform the public as to why something that was normally a suspensionable act he wasn't suspended for. And he went in so far as to explain it as, he has normal dialogue with the league office on various things, particularly things that's talked about, controversial calls, whatever, officiating things. And that's just one of the examples. It's like, and he says most people in this position, people reporting on the news, have relationship with the league office.
yeah,
But
I
the
get that.
league puts out they normally put out a press release
Right.
about certain things. Like if they miss a call, the next day they'll say, "Hey, the official
Yeah.
missed this call. He should have made
Call,
that."
yeah.
Like the league
Yeah.
does that. You ain't got to call.
Yeah.
So,
He played
I
both
don't-
sides of it, and that's the
Yeah.
problem. He tried to hide behind with the like being a reporter and a journalist by saying that's normal, and I don't disagree with that. Like you got to go get the story right, but he got on ESPN and all that loud talk stuff is kind of corny.
Yes.
Yelling and screaming about, and I'm not apologizing to nobody because he deserved to be suspended. So you can't say you were doing it as a reporter, but then you want to take this soapbox stance in the same token, and then you got to understand the players. They liked Stephen A. when he was a regular dude. They would give him stories. They talked to him, and now he's taking this other stance. It's kind of they trusted him, and then he's acting like he's becoming like a part of the society. Like so, it's like that's kind of corny. Like when you really think about it.
But I
What's
also
gonna
didn't
happen?
like that Perk didn't stand up for the players. I didn't like Perk was supposed to take a stance right there.
Yeah.
And he didn't. So
Perkins should have said something, and he let it go. Like it was real. Like when that money must be serious, dog. To be honest with you, because these dudes be changing up their whole entourage when it comes to the money now. They'll say anything.
Listen, but you gotta understand, like even these players, even though they become players, once they're in the media, now they in the media now. They no longer players anymore. They're in the media now. So you gotta kind of put your players hat away. Hang up the jersey, put the players hat away, because now you're media.
Yeah, because they were letting them.
Because
that's understandable. That's understandable. I got it. But there's reporting.
Because you've seen it in the past. You've seen it.
There's reporting the news.
Yeah.
And then there's carrying a narrative, right?
Yes.
If you're reporting the news, I spoke to my NBA insiders and they told me the reason why what Russell Westbrook was suspended was da 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 da. And you're the first one to get the official comment. But once you put it out there and you ask the question, you're shaping public reality now. Before anything has happened on the league side, the public now thinks, why didn't that happen? Now you put the idea out there. And the league now feels pressured because the public sees it a certain way, and he's guiding that narrative. And that's not his place as a journalist. Your place is to report the news as it happens, not dictate how it should happen.
Yeah,
not to
and
say
that's exactly what that's what the guys on All the Smoke said. They were like, one thing he did, he came out with the Trump stance and all that. All right, yeah, that was far. But when he started doing things, calling office on players, then, and he has a good relationship or had a good relationship with a lot of the players, they just, they were like, yo, we can't rock with that. We can't rock with you no more.
Yeah, it don't make sense to do that.
Steven Jackson was just like, yo, I'm not effing with my man no more. Like, he's done for me.
Well, Stephen A. Jackson is also, he's not in the league. So he's,
and he's in the media now.
I mean, Stephen Jackson.
Stephen Jackson.
You know,
Yeah.
for
He
him
got
to
the
say
right
that.
name. I tell you, Stephen A. got the right name. Stephen from Django. That's what I call him.
Stephen Candy.
Stephen
Candy. That's the thing.
Django. Stephen. That's him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Come
And
on,
But
man.
he's been like that.
Steve,
I don't know what his thing is with Russell
Steve
Westbrook.
Harvey, Stevens.
Oh,
No
wow.
Yeah,
disrespect.
the Stevens boy.
No
Gotta watch
disrespect.
him.
Yep.
You think you gotta find out with Russell Westbrook wearing a skirt? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yo, he's had a
You
problem.
think
Right.
I don't know. Something's up.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
it's been
Yeah.
going on for a while. Him and
Mhm.
Westbrook. So, because
Mm.
what wasn't it something where his wife at one point said something to Stephen A. Because Stephen A. reported something about Westbrook that was just really negative, and she went after him. You know, so
Oh,
I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
did call his wife. Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
That was about a
Yeah,
year
Yeah.
ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yep.
don't.
yeah, he's still holding on to shit. He's been known to him. He's admitted it too. With Kyrie, I think he had a little
Yes.
axe
Yep.
to grind.
Kevin Durant.
He carries these axes for
Kevin
years.
Kevin Durant, Mr. Burner account, Durant.
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah. Where y'all think he gonna land next year?
He I'm telling you, he's gonna. But if he leaves, his legacy is messed up, man. Because I don't know, man. These players, the way they move nowadays, man, I'm not feeling it, man. It's like
I don't think Durant's going anywhere. I think Vogel's gone. I don't think Durant's going anywhere.
yeah, but I'm saying you put all these guys together, and it's still like that's what I'm saying. Like these guys, they wanna build fantasy leagues.
Nah,
Fantasy
they want to build an AAU team. It's a
Yeah, it's
AAU
like
mentality.
yeah, it's like they wanna nobody wanna play each other no more. They wanna play with each other.
Yep.
I wanna, cause I'm a competitive dude. Always been I'm a. Everybody knows that I'm just a competitive guy. So a lot of this player stuff kind of rubs me the wrong way sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I wanna I like that old school stuff, man. Like
Yeah, but
like
it's not happening again. It's not,
Yeah, it's
I know
going.
I know it's not.
yeah.
But a dude like my man in Minnesota, I don't think he gonna want to join it with nobody.
Oh no, Ant-Man's different. He's
different.
He's
And he's
old
22.
school. Yeah.
He's 22.
Can we
So
just talk about that? Can we talk about the fact he's only 22?
22, son. Like that's
Grown
like
grown
And
man.
he's
man,
a
like he's
dog.
he's a dog, bro. Like
You
he's
got to
a
remember,
dog.
he was the #1 pick, and that was 3 years ago, and he's been balling since. So he's 22 and sound young, but he got
Nah,
experience.
but he's
Yeah.
different. Yeah, he's different. He's different.
Yeah.
He's different, man.
He's
He's
different.
He had all the
He's
skills
different.
coming in, but he got
He's
different.
a cut off. He's a chip off the old block.
Yeah.
He's a chip off that old block, man. Like dudes is like he's different, bro. He's a beast, bro. He's a man.
Yeah.
And he's been
He's
playing.
gonna be.
He's been playing with talent since he got in the league because he's always been like that. They were never really terrible. Now they got a squad, and they've been.
They got a good squad. They got a really good squad.
Gobert,
They got a squad. They got a squad that can win it all. They got a squad that can win it all.
You got height. You got length.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got coaching.
You got everything.
Heart.
You got everything. You got everything over there. Yeah.
I got them winning it. I got the Wolves winning it, man.
They're making the NBA champs look like chumps.
Sure are.
Yeah.
And nobody's been able to do that.
In terms of the Western Conference, Minnesota has been one of the top 3 teams all year.
Yeah.
All season.
Yeah. They have.
It's no mystery. It's like we've
No,
been
it's no
watching
mystery.
all year. It's just a matter of them doing it to Denver. But to me, Denver coming out of this Lakers series, this is different. Like it's a different team. That height is bothering the fuck out of Joker.
Yeah.
They got defense on Murray, locking him down. They got length to do it, and the defensive scheme is just. I don't know what's up with Porter. Where's he at?
He's being guarded. He's being guarded by a 7-footer.
Yeah, those bodies. Minnesota is the one team that has the length, and they're the #1 defense in basketball for a reason.
He only shoots jump shots. He shoots jump shots, and that's what I said last round. The fact that he had a great series last round was bad because you could stop a jump shooter. Didn't understand why they couldn't do it.
Yep. Yep. You got it. You just
That's all
got
he
to
does.
run
It's
him
not
off
like
the
he goes to the
line.
basket. He doesn't go off the basket. He's a jump shooter, and they allowed a jump shooter to beat them. And Minnesota is like, you're not going to beat us from the outside. Put the ball on the floor, and he can't do it.
Yeah, he was locked
That's
up.
it.
Yeah, and they bring
I think that locked up is like could be it, but the fact of the matter, it just made him do something that he couldn't do, and he's not able to create his own shot. And they could have did that last series.
Well, they were double teaming him right off out of half court. Like he get the ball, they got a double team on him.
They were double teaming everybody.
Yeah, they were.
They played like the Chiba defense. It was crazy.
Oh Lord!
Yeah.
It was.
Denver must think they.
The first game was like
Denver must think they playing 10 on 5.
What was the point differential in the first game? It was fairly close, right?
Yeah, that's how it looked like. They had
it was about 8.
About 8. And that's second game. It's like we own you.
Yeah, they were up by like 32 at one point.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
It looked like
they bust.
It looked like the Harlem Globetrotters versus the Washington Generals.
So all right, we saying Minnesota's coming out of the West. Minnesota's coming out of the West, but I don't want to sleep on OKC or Mavericks. How about that?
You gotta look.
You can't.
You gotta see what's happening first.
Series. I mean,
that artist in Dallas with the European, man, that shit is special. And OKC is a lot like Minnesota.
Yeah.
and you get a Shea versus Ant-Man series. Woo!
That's what it looked like it's gonna be.
Be good.
That's what it's looking like it's gonna be.
The Dallas, I can't count out Kyrie Irving and Luka.
This is a league. This is a league like if the league loves this. The league is in love with this right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because hey, look, the league was worried. The league was worried because Steph wasn't there, LeBron's not there. Yeah. They were worried. Durant's gone.
They gotta be worried because you got that next guard now. You gotta the other guy they own now. And you gotta
being made right now. The whole legacy is being created right now.
Yep. You saw that the Ant-Man commercial. You see the commercial? All the players talking about Ant-Man. Like they've anointed him. They've anointed him. He's next. And
but go ahead, Nev. I'm sorry.
But you gotta give it up to my man Jalen Brunson, baby.
Nah, it's different. It's different in that.
I know it's different, but Brunson. What Brunson is doing? Listen,
it ain't even the level of the game at that point.
Yeah.
It's the personality, charisma.
Yeah.
That extra little thing.
Yeah.
Brunson, man,
Brunson, dude. I mean, what
next level? But he's very.
I know he's
humble.
Not. No. You know what it is? He doesn't wow you with his athleticism. He's like us, pretty much. He's like a regular dude that you see at the store, the corner store.
Yep.
Yo, what up, bro? Like and he's dropping 40 a night.
Yeah.
He's averaging 40. He's averaging 40 and what? 48, 49 in the last 4 or 5 games, bro. This is unheard of, bro.
Yeah. No, he's very humble in how he does it. He's quiet.
Yeah.
Ant-Man is out there like, yo, I'm that dude.
He is that dude, man. He's something else. He's something special, bro.
Yep.
He is something special. Something special.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Nah, that's a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah.
So you get a Boston T-Wolves chip.
And that's just it. Everybody's Ant-Man. Everybody's, giving him his props, and I do. I'm on that wagon too, but everybody's forgetting Tatum.
That's what I'm saying. If they just do their thing, and Jason Tatum plays big,
Yeah.
he's the face of the league.
He is the guy, yes.
Because that's what they wanted to be anyway.
Yeah, but
Light skin privilege is the thing.
Listen,
Brother, I know what it is.
the way Edwards is playing right now, bro. I mean, he's on the next level. He's on another level, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I don't even know if Tatum's gonna be there. When you start comparing, when they compare him to like Kobe and MJ, like I ain't never heard nobody compare Tatum to that.
Nah, what you talking about? Yeah, he was supposed to be next.
Oh
Kobe.
yeah, no, he's supposed to be next Kobe.
He's supposed to be
Oh,
next.
he was
Kobe.
supposed to be.
He just say he ain't did it yet. But
He's not a dog. He's not a dog.
He's not, dude. Listen, I've seen him. He's not a killer, bro. He's not.
You're right.
He's not a killer, bro. Like you listen.
Man,
I'm gonna tell y'all.
He's a Kobe disciple.
Listen. But I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Keep people writing up the Knicks. If the Knicks play Boston in that series, Knicks got dogs. They may not got the most talent, but they dogs.
Have dogs. You're right. And
they got dogs.
If Porzingis is not healthy,
yeah,
Boston not gonna be able to get it done.
You saw what the Knicks did. You saw what the Knicks did with them that last game of the season, right? And they were like, "Oh, well, they took them out." No, they did. When they were in, they bust them down. Bust them down. Knicks got. Listen, let me tell you something. They got to do some tweaking in the offseason. They don't got to do a lot. You get a healthy Julius. You get a healthy Julius back.
Well, everybody
Julius gone.
No, I don't think. I don't. No, that's not true. People don't want. I don't know about that. I think they realize it. Julius is important. Julius is important to that team, man, because
25 and 10.
25 and 10 every night. You ain't getting that anywhere. You're not getting it anywhere. And right now they could use that. If they had that, they'd be a serious threat.
Yeah, I think he's the tradable piece, especially if you don't want to bring up the Villanova connection.
But you know what? I don't think the way I see this Knicks front office, the way how they work, they don't make dumb moves. They don't make just like old Nick moves, like they'll give up the future. They'll give up this.
Right.
They tend to this front office is probably the smartest Knicks front office in about 30-something years. They make really good decisions. They make really good trades. If you notice, all the trades they've done in the last couple of years, they don't trade in the first. They trade second rounders. They trade second rounders, or they haven't traded any of their first rounders for any of these big trades any of the trades they've made, even the Anunoby trade. They tend to get players that fit. Yeah.
It's about the culture now. Oh,
exactly.
It just came down that Murray did not get suspended. He got $100,000 fine.
Okay.
Wow,
I'd rather him not be suspended. I don't like players getting suspended during the playoffs like that, unless they do something crazy.
Draymond.
But,
yeah.
Russell.
You know.
Well, that was
Stephen A. gonna call her.
That was the NBA stimulus for LeBron.
Oh man. So West proposed an interesting scenario, Neville, about your Knicks.
Okay.
He said what he think LeBron should do is go to the Garden, because that would be the perfect place to end your career if he wins a chip in New York.
I think he done been. Listen, I don't think he done been in too many teams already, bro. You can't be that great and be all over the place, bro. It's just.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No, stay where you are, man. You just start roaming around like a journeyman, like a for hire journeyman.
He go to New York and win a championship in New York.
Yeah, but I don't want him in New York though, man. I want Jalen Brunson. I want it to be Jalen Brunson. I don't need that distraction. I want.
Jalen,
you know what I'm saying?
You need and Randall might be that guy. I'm not saying he's not.
Randall is a dude. Let me tell you something. Randall is a dog, bro.
He has a tendency to buck the system. He has a tendency to be a little. He pushes back on shit. He's the person that's going to take the shot at the wrong time just because he feels like he needs to take the shot.
But I think that since the last year and a half, it's been different. He's letting Jalen do his thing. He's not like, he sees that this is my dog right here. Like I could win with this guy. So eventually you're going to have to, take it down a notch, which is what he's done. Because they listen.
Yeah, but you are who you
Before
are.
he got listen, before he got hurt, Anunoby, dude, they was ripping through that whole January, bro. They was
All right,
not.
so
There was
if you could do a trade for Devin Booker, you wouldn't do it?
no. Devin Booker's out here. Devin Booker home right now, bro. I don't want that. I'm good, bro.
If you can go get KD, you wouldn't do it?
Nah, I'm good, bro. These guys are these guys, man. They out of the playoffs already, bro.
Paul George don't make that.
Nah, I'm good, bro. My Paul George. Paul George listen, let me say, first of all, I don't want nobody that's always injured. All these guys, they all got injury history. I don't want no broken down dudes, man. Dudes all coming off the Achilles. You're 37 years old. Come off Achilles. I'm good.
Like Julius Randle.
Huh? No. Julius Randle come off the Achilles. No.
He's not coming off Achilles, but he does stay injured.
First of all, okay. Julius Randle's got a successful shoulder surgery. Okay. Julius Randle's a rock, number one. All of do physically, he's physically like.
He didn't have an injury.
Dude is like.
That was kind of like kept him out for a long time.
No, he played like 80 games, 81 games. He played pretty much the whole season. No, Julius plays every game, dog. Okay. He's not like one of them dudes. He don't need rest time. He don't want a load management. This ain't the team for that.
Okay, all right.
Hey, a shoulder injury is scary.
It is.
It affects your shot. It affects your shot, and it affects you going after rebounds.
But they say, but it's not the shooting hand though.
Doesn't matter. You still got to lift your arm.
I know, but I mean, they said it's a successful surgery. So I mean, if he would have played, that's why he ended up getting the surgery.
Maybe AD need to go see his man.
Okay. Listen. You know who a low key really good pickup will be? And ain't got to do no trades. DeMar DeRozan from the Bulls.
Ooh.
Put him in that shooting guard right there. Put him in that shooting guard. Put DiVincenzo back on the bench with Hart. Come on, boy. You got the more bench.
Ooh, I like that double.
And you ain't gonna have to give him a whole bunch of money because he's 30. You ain't gotta give him a whole bunch of money because he's 37.
I like that one.
36, 37. He's what is it? 35, 36, something like that. So you ain't gotta give him a whole bunch of money. You gotta give him a whole bunch of years and a whole bunch of money. He'll probably take a 2-year contract. The Knicks, what the Knicks have been doing is they've been giving modest contracts, not overpaying for players. They're not doing old Knicks stuff.
Yeah,
they're doing smart. Everything they're doing is calculated and smart. They're building a foundation. They're building a culture now. It ain't like before. Like everybody was like that. Even when Melo was here, you didn't feel this type of culture. Like it wasn't like it was still all over the place.
Yeah, they've changed it. Leon Rose and West have changed the culture.
Oh yeah, dude. I sat down with World Wide West. I was at the last season, right before the beginning of the season. I went to a preseason game and I was in a suite with Leon Rose and World Wide West. I sat down picking his brain and we talking and he's like, dude. I see why everybody likes him. I see why people talking his name and raps and dude is cool as can be, bro. Like I mean, it's a. Did you know that him and Jimmy Johnson is tight? You know that, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's a whole chapter on World Wide West in Jimmy Johnson's book.
Yep.
Wow.
Because my cousin worked with Jimmy Johnson on like the promotion of all that. He worked for Fox Sports. So I was. That's why we end up in a suite. Because he was, and then we yeah, man, he's a good guy, man, and they know what they're doing over there, man. They smart guys, man. They know what they're doing over there, man. I'm not even.
Yeah.
The Knicks are in good hands, bro. I'm not worried about them doing something dumb, trading somebody. And the way New York City is embracing these guys, because they bring in that lunch pail, which is what we like.
Yeah.
The dogs, the lunch pail, blue collar. It's like 90s Knicks all over again. That whole kind of like that whole toughness, like, you know what I'm saying? And they love that. Yep. Knicks love that. The Knicks fans love that, man. It's like they like if you make a trade, you don't bring nobody over here soft. Don't bring nobody over here who can't deal with the toughness, the media, all that. KD rather had went to Brooklyn because he knew Brooklyn ain't nobody gonna answer questions in Brooklyn.
Yeah, if he coming back, KD not coming back to New York.
He ain't coming back to. He ain't come back here. This is. He coming to a different team. This is a different animal. This is completely like no burner accounts, none of that nonsense. He's too sensitive.
Yeah, the Knicks is different than they have been. They got James.
They're different, bro. And the crazy thing is, everybody is still talking about them like they're the old Knicks, but they're not. They're not.
No, it's new.
People recognize.
Not.
People recognize. People certainly have seen the growth. And listen, we're gonna be a favorite to get to the Eastern Conference Finals against Boston. Anything can happen.
Well, I've been saying for a minute. I've been riding with you, Cliff Neville. I said if Knicks could punch Boston in the mouth early and get them shook,
that's what I'm saying.
Tatum's gonna fumble the ball, and that's just what
I'm telling you, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm telling you, the Knicks just got that toughness about them that Boston don't got. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
but it's just
when I see Jaylen Brown and I see Tatum, they're talented as hell.
He just needs help because you can't expect him to score 40 every single night.
I know, but like I said, and that's why I was saying if Julius was here and we had that guy next to him, and also you got to remember they also lost Bogdanovich as well. Yeah, Bogdanovich is gone, which is a loss. So I mean they short-handed. The Knicks is the most short-handed team in the playoffs right now. They're the least healthiest team right now.
Right.
You got Jalen Brunson and you got a bunch of high-level role players. I mean, they got some good players, but they're not obviously. There's no other stars on there, but you know they got some good, nice players. Like Josh Hart is a nice Swiss Army knife, nice player. But I think, like I said, in that off season, if they can go get somebody like I was even talking about Cousins, he was like DeMar DeRozan will be a perfect fit.
Yeah, no, that's a good one, Neville. I agree with you on that one.
That mid range, I mean,
yes.
Oh man, got that. I mean,
Rakim 777 asked a question about Klay Thompson, and our thoughts on Klay Thompson. But
you could always use another shooter, another catch and shoot guy.
Yeah.
Klay not trying to come to the East Coast.
Yeah, I think it depends on what. First of all, it depends on what. Me personally, if I had a choice, I'm taking DeMar DeRozan. I'm taking a dude. He plays every game, and you know what you're going to get every night.
Mm-hmm. And his game fits with the Knicks.
It fits, bro. It fits, bro. It'll fit. I think
somebody who could shoot, do a mid-range fucking barrage on your ass, get to the cup when you need a bucket.
Yeah,
that'd be a great pickup. DeMar got all those.
Yeah, you put and like I said, you don't got to break up the team, or you got to do a sign him. That's it.
Yeah. But on the point of Klay Thompson, what do you think's gonna happen with him? Is he gonna stay in Golden State? He's getting around.
I think he's going to LA.
He's going to Lakers.
I mean, why? I mean, it's
because they need a shooter. He fits perfectly for what they need.
But they need something else though. They need Klay and something else though.
They definitely need something else. But he fits with one of their big needs is a shooter, and he does that.
Yeah,
he does that. And Russell is out of there. D'Lo is out of there. Right. So
are they free agents? Are they free agents?
D'Lo's a free agent.
Okay.
I think he got a player option, and I don't think they're going. I don't think they're going to pick it up. But the bigger thing with the Lakers is who's going to coach him.
Yeah, that's how you're going to see
LeBron. LeBron will coach. He does it anyway. He does it anyway. You don't listen to the coach. He does whatever you want.
Come on, but because the whole controversy around Darvin Ham and why he got let go and people blaming LeBron, right? We have to
hold on. He got fired?
Oh, he got fired. Yeah, he got fired
last Friday. Friday.
Oh, he got fired this. I didn't even know.
Last Friday, yeah.
And once JJ Redick gets the job, then it's definitely a LeBron conspiracy.
Well, I was going to say,
I'm done. I'm done if JJ Redick.
Listen. You know what that smells like? You know what that smells like?
Thing's been coming up a lot too.
No. You know what that smells like? Listen. You know what that smells like if they get JJ Redick? It smells like the Steve Nash thing.
Yes.
Let your players run players should play, and let the GMs front office do.
What I will say, I think JJ Redick has a better basketball mind
Yeah.
That.
I think he would be. I think he would definitely be a better coach.
And the thing, so for me, positives and negatives with JJ Redick, right? No question, he knows basketball.
Yeah.
And because he knows basketball, if there was controversy with him and LeBron would feel comfortable enough to commit or submit to what JJ. I think they would be in lockstep for the most part. But if there was a challenge, I think LeBron has enough respect to, you know what, I'm gonna go with what he wants to do, right?
It's hard playing for your man though. Like that's his man. Like, you know,
Ty Lue, I don't think it's his man like that. Like it's his man.
They got a podcast together, man. They friends.
I think they got a podcast together. But yeah, I mean, they're definitely friends.
Who has a podcast together? Who has who?
JJ and LeBron James.
Oh, really? I didn't. It's just news to me.
They have a podcast together to put this all thing together, dude. It was all a plan from the jump.
Yeah, and I don't.
There's nothing LeBron does by mistake.
Right. So I just wanted to say, just before we move on, that let's all agree, or maybe not, that for most of the year we called Darvin Ham Pocket Man. Right. And that he had trouble drawing out diagrams on the blackboard. There was times he just froze to the point where LeBron had to say, yo, just give me the blackboard. And he had to do it.
Yeah.
So there's definitely coaching. Something's going on. Maybe LeBron just said, I'm not listening. We're going to do what we want to do. But there's times when you need somebody on the sideline that you trust to make proper decisions. And AD has been calling them out I think 1.5 of the season.
But see, I think JJ would be in that same position because if you've never been a head coach,
that's the thing. That's the other part.
It's you know, like LeBron has to actually have I think he needs a veteran coach. He can't have no.
I would love Mark Jackson.
Can't have no young.
Mark Jackson. That was the other name I was gonna say. Mark Jackson.
I'm not sure if Mark is gonna get a job in the league, man. I don't know, man.
He's not getting a job.
Hold on, I agree. I got to step out, but I want to have this conversation, so I'll be.
Yeah, I agree that I don't think he's a good job, but if he were, I would be back on board with my Lakers. Right now, I'm just like I don't know what y'all doing over there.
I'm not sure if I'm not sure if he gonna get a job. But I think if he was gonna get a job, he'd have got a job already, man.
No, he's not. Mark Jackson's not getting a job. They float this job there to be PC about it, but he's blackballed. He's not.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. It's
other name. The other name I've heard is Tyrone Lue.
Yeah,
but Tyrone, he's already in LA. He's already over. He's over on the other side. You know,
his contract is up.
He's waiting to get an extension. So I mean, they have to see.
I'm pretty sure they're going to give him an extension because he's a good coach.
But he may not want to stay there with them injured guys. You know, who knows?
Yeah, but I mean, the Lakers ain't much better. Those guys are always out. You got glass.
It's a difference between you getting injured and you doing load management. You know, all his team right now, all of them do load management, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
Yeah,
you know, especially one who's a former player the way he was and got the most out of everything he had. That has to drive him crazy.
He wasn't the most talented guy. He was just he's like one of them good role player type of dudes, and you know, you know, tough guy, tough player, you know, tough minded, you know. So we'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they. I think if he wants if he wants a nice contract, because right now it's all about, you know, the Clippers are a first class organization now. I mean, they got a lot of money. They got more money. They got more money than Lakers.
Yes,
they move. Well, Ballmer has more money than
He got more. He got a lot of money. He got a lot of money to throw around. He could take money out of his ashtray and give it to him, saying, "Here you go." And and, you know, that's just he's like Steve Cohen, for the Mets. Like they got a ton of money. They could just throw out whatever they want to pay their manager, and there's no salary cap with management. So with managers, with coaches,
they got that new arena coming. So
they got that new arena. Trust me, they're gonna want to put some money in that, and they're gonna want to bring in some big time guys, and you know.
So what was the consensus around Mark Jackson?
I
That
just
he'll
don't.
never get a job.
I don't think he'll get a job in the NBA.
No.
You know,
His name is just thrown out there.
regardless of whether it's right or wrong or how we feel about it, dude ain't getting a job, bro. Because
You know what? You know what Mark Jackson should do, and it's going to come up in the next year or so.
Yeah.
Mark Jackson should go back and coach St. John's.
Nah, he's not. He's not. Well, it all depends on what Rick Pitino does. If Rick Pitino's there, he ain't.
Rick gonna leave in the next couple years.
Yeah, I think Rick's gonna leave in the next couple years. Rick might. Well, no,
Huh?
they hired.
Because Rick is one of them type of guys. He like to move around, but you know.
But he don't.
But if he can turn St. John's around, he'd be the king over here.
Yeah, but he can't in this new NIL.
Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get this up.
See, I
need
I can't believe that Mark Jackson did something so bad that he.
I gotta get this. What's the name one? Hold on a second.
Well, you got to figure, Hawk. You're talking about within owner circles. I mean, it's only a small group of those cats, and you
32, 30.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. But you blackball or whatever you do to one of them.
How Ime Udoka got a job, bro? No disrespect to Ime Udoka, mind you. That's, I want to see that brother work. He's doing great things in Houston, no doubt. But he was, come on, nigga. He ain't do nothing worse than that.
Yeah,
he did.
He did.
He did.
He did. He made some disparaging marks about that letter organization when the owner is part of the letter organization.
Taking it now? I want that.
You can't.
Yeah, I just want to holler at him for a second.
He made disparaging marks, or did he just Bible thump?
Well, it was based on Bible thumping, but however you put it, you can't do that when your owner is one of them.
My brother, man.
Okay, so all the owners of that
came to come check you out, man. I seen what they do to you, man.
Locking it down.
Peace, brother. How you doing, man? You all right,
bro? Come on, man.
I think they locking him down. Like, yo, we can't have this.
I can't. Come on, man.
Because it don't make sense.
They brought Tim Hardaway back, bro. Yeah. Tim Hardaway made some comments about the alphabets, and he came back.
Yeah, but his owner wasn't one of them.
Yeah, I mean,
you can't make it about your boss.
True blackball, yo.
Yeah,
and they staying unified.
I mean, think about it though. Think about it. The last place you can even make that remark, he made it in San Francisco.
That shit is the capital of the.
Yeah, like you can't do that. Can't do that,
man, bro. But I figure LA. Come on,
I would love him in LA. I would love it.
It's going to be very interesting.
I know LeBron would definitely respect him. I would love it.
Yeah, but also, I definitely hear Neville with it's a Steve Nash move bringing in JJ Redick.
Yeah, I think a guy who's never coached. That you getting yourself the same thing you had with Darvin Ham. I think he has a great basketball mind, but
right. Well, because of LeBron, good or bad, I don't, probably feel differently, but because of LeBron, it's not like with KD, he's hands off. He's not really trying to get in the mix like that.
Yeah.
And Kyrie wasn't, Kyrie's Kyrie. Harden is not fully committed in that sense where he could help bring the team along with schemes and strategies and what have you. But JJ Redick is definitely somebody who knows the game. So you got that type of player in a LeBron James. You could probably be successful to some degree, but I'm not, sure how much, because I do agree that not having that experience is just certain things that come along with coaching that's different than playing. Yeah,
I think you got to have that progression. You got to be on the sidelines for a little bit as an assistant, and then you can step into that. It's hard to go from player to coach, head coach.
Well, what about Phil Handy?
Well, they let him go.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they let the whole staff.
They let the whole staff. rumor has it that they'll be bringing him back, but yeah,
Okay.
Bill Handy let him go.
I mean, I thought that was LeBron's man. That's everybody's man.
That's
He's like,
everybody's man. Yeah,
He's
he's
the one.
the guy that holds all them workouts in LA over the summer.
yeah, I
Like
saw
everybody
that.
loves
Everybody
him.
goes to him. He knows his shit. Kyrie, everybody.
Yep.
And it's crazy because he's an older gentleman. He's not decrepit, but he's an older gentleman. So to watch him show these guys, like he's doing it in real time, like he's playing, and it's like, damn, how does he move like that?
Yeah. He make my knees hurt watching him.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm like, damn. Like, okay. But
Yeah,
they all love him. They all love him.
Yeah, all the players across the league. Y'all want to give a big shout out to L Train. They're doing great things. All we do is spark Madism. Got more news for you. All wonderful guys. All wonderful. It's happening right now. But I'll talk more about it when we actually get it together. But it's happening. Yeah. So what else is out there?
Boston is giving it to Cleveland right now.
What's the score?
They were up 9. It's in a commercial now. Last time I looked, they were up 9.
What quarter? Second, first?
Halftime.
Yeah, it was halftime.
I think that's going to be a fairly easy series for Boston.
It should
I
be.
agree.
But again, you never know.
I just think like Cleveland has they got some nice talent, but there's just something missing there. It's just something that's not.
Yeah.
They don't have that championship type medal, and I mean, I like. That's why the whole thing with Donovan Mitchell. That's why I don't feel like I would give up a whole bunch for Donovan Mitchell. I like him as a player.
I agree.
But I wouldn't gut my roster for him.
Right.
I mean, he just hit Jokers for 40. The Magic.
No, 50.
50.
50. Yeah. And he's good.
Donovan can go. He can go. Cleveland's missing that one like tough guy.
Yeah.
They don't have that physical guy, that presence that they need.
And I think
PJ Brown would be nice in Cleveland. They don't have that.
Tucker.
Tucker. Yeah, Tucker.
Jared Allen is out. And
that's right. He is out. He's out.
Yeah, he got his shit together.
But I still think they're gonna make it serious. You know how Boston let they always
Yeah.
They'll
That's
give
the
up
problem
one.
with Boston.
Yeah, they let everybody back into it.
Mm-hmm.
Because their only killer is actually Derek White, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That boy, like, he's such a sleeper, man. Coming off the bench, and he'll get you for 35. That's crazy.
Yep. He's their only killer. So I don't know. Boston, now they should fire their coach too.
Who that guy?
Boston coach need to go. He always has that look to me that he don't know what to do. The game get tight. He just look like, what I do now? Somebody help me. So.
But you see what Udoka's doing in Houston, right?
Yeah, he got them young boys playing.
He's a good coach, man. He's crazy. The Nets should have hired him.
Yeah,
he left the Nets to go to Boston.
Yeah,
he left the Nets to go to Boston. Yep, they definitely should have brought him back. They should have brought him back.
Houston got a lot of heart and a lot of talent. They're just young.
They're very young. Yeah,
very young. Even though Van Vliet. That's like my favorite unsung player.
Yeah, he just don't look like he should be in the league.
Right. He's nowhere Jalen Brunson, not saying that. But he has nights when it's like, man, he's I don't see how he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, he had a lot of those nights during that championship run.
In Toronto. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And that was like out of nowhere. He was like was his second year, third year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was a great pickup for Houston to get him. That leadership, know how to win, know what it takes.
Yep. He's a champion.
I'm gonna come right back in because I can't get a Bluetooth hooked up. Let me.
Okay.
Nah, that's definitely it. I'm actually gonna step out right now because I haven't been home, so I need to go handle
Okay.
some things.
All
But
right.
yo,
Well, I
I
mean,
appreciate this. I needed this. I needed this.
good.
You know, and I
Good.
saw KG earlier. You
Yeah.
know, he said he was heading to the studio, do some work.
Yeah.
But I needed this, yo. I appreciate y'all, fellas, man.
Love you, brother.
Love
All
you
right.
too, man.
Peace.
Yeah, coach.
Yeah. So, I mean, what else is out there really?
Well, you got baseball is Yankees doing all right. Dodgers doing all right, but basically the same old with baseball. Nothing monumental going on.
I mean, it's a long season. It's just starting.
Yeah.
Pretty much. We like 2 months from the halfway mark still. So we'll see what it is. What else is boxing? Anything interesting?
No,
Talked about Haney Garcia last week. I mean, well, since then he tested positive for something.
Yeah, PED. So he's facing a suspension.
Wow, all that yakety yak.
Well, now maybe it all makes sense. You know?
Yo, we talking about Haney Garcia.
Oh, that's not my wheelhouse.
That's not your wheelhouse.
That's not my wheelhouse, man.
You know what happened though, right?
No.
All right, well, eat your sandwich and you'll find out.
You know where I just left? Jolo spot.
Oh, that spot. Oh, Jolo in
Jolo, in New Rochelle. Yeah.
New Rochelle. That's right. Oh,
I just left the spot. I got some patties. I was looking for food, but he was closing up.
Nice. Big up.
Yeah, man.
I saw an image. He had the.
Yeah, man. That's why I came in. I came in check up. I came to check up on him, man. Since I was in the Bronx, I said, let me come check up on Jolo, man.
You know what I'm talking about? Well, we talked to him. Give my piece, man.
Yeah.
Sorry that I had to. Jokers
I told him
themselves,
I came to check on him.
Yeah.
You gotta check on people. You gotta check on people, man. You know, especially when stuff like that happen, man. Just show your support, man. I just came through, man. Just show my support, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you need anything, just holler at me, man. You know?
Absolutely.
Good youth, man. He's a good youth, man.
Yeah.
Real good youth, man.
So So Ryan Garcia put the hands on Haney, right? Put the hands. We dropped him like 3-4 times. Cliff.
Yeah, like
one by knockout. I mean, it was brutal. Now the thing was, Garcia came in 10 pounds overweight, so he had
3 pounds overweight.
3 pounds,
but it was 3 pounds over at the weigh-in, which probably about 10 pounds over at the fight.
Right. Thank you.
Okay.
So he had to pay up 1.5 million to Haney because the contract. Yeah, because it was a contract that said we fighting at this weight, and you come in overweight.
Really?
It's
no, they made a side bet.
They made a side bet. Oh, it wasn't in the contract?
No, it wasn't in the contract. They made a side bet.
Wow.
Of $500,000 per pound if he comes in over.
Thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how we got to the 1.5.
Wow. A lot of money.
So Garcia whooped his ass.
And
everybody was like, because Haney is Muslim and Garcia is Christian. So there was that narrative going on. And then Haney didn't practice Ramadan. So the Muslims are saying you ain't a real Muslim because you ain't even practice Ramadan, even though you right. And that's why you lost. Right? Come to find out, Ryan Garcia was on that shit.
The juice?
Yeah.
The juice?
What did he test positive for?
It was just PEDs. They didn't say what it was, but
yeah, but it's something to help you. The juice, baby. When you fighting somebody and you want something that's going to give you the edge, that's different. That's different. I find that different. Like in any sport, that should be like football, baseball, whatever. But in this, that's a gladiator right there, man. That's. Mm-mm.
Yeah, but I would assume there's a lot more on it than we know of.
Yeah, of course. It's just some people just haven't get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
they have stuff. They have stuff right now that they're probably working on. They have stuff right now that they're working on that we probably don't even know. Just like when they were working on you remember when the whole thing with Barry Bonds and the Balco situation? They had the cream, they had the clear. This was cutting edge
Cream.
performance enhancement. Yeah, it's cream, dog. You rub it on you, and the cream, son. got my man Barry hitting 73 jacks, kid.
Yeah, me.
Still, listen.
But see, that's where
Still should be in the hall, though. Still, one of the greatest players I've ever seen. Still should be in the hall.
Nothing to do with putting the bat on the ball.
Yeah, ball. Yeah, he should be in the hall.
Put the bat on the ball, and you got to put the bat on the ball in the right spot. Just because you hitting it hard, don't mean you hitting home runs.
Yeah. And I feel that if him, A-Rod, if those guys are not in the Hall of Fame, Roger Clemens, if those guys are not in the Hall of Fame, then the Hall of Fame means nothing to me because those guys are the best of their era. That means even if you shouldn't put nobody from that era in it, if that's the case, because I'm pretty sure they're not the only ones that were doing stuff. You know, everybody was doing stuff. Pitchers were doing it, hitters were doing it. You know, it's all about, and especially in baseball and those sports where you playing grueling schedules, like you just 162 games is a lot, bro. So you know, recovery and everything.
Yeah,
I got no problem with HGR. I got no problem with a little bit of what's name.
So to that point, you know, when you consider these people are running full speed, stopping on a dime, the stress that puts on your joints, your ligaments, like over time, I don't care how in shape you are. Wear and tear is wear and tear. Like the jumping, stopping on the knees, your shins, your feet, ankles, all that. Like you take a beating, you know.
Or throwing a 100-mile-an-hour fastball 100 times in a game.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to throw like a fat? I mean, I throw a fastball 20, 30 times and my arm want to fall off. So I'm like, how do these pitchers do this? How do they do this? It's not natural.
It's conditioning. But that's why they get paid that money.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's why they get paid that money. But it's like if the body won't go, the body won't go. And if you're forcing it, maybe you got to take something a little extra. You know what I mean? You take that shot, you know, like numbing shit up. Like they go on the side, they hit them with that, whatever that shit is, the needle and shit, numb that shit up. All right, go back out there, young man. Tear yourself up some more. You know, at what point do you know, huh?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, you give me time to rest and get my shit together before you throw me back out there without penalizing me in the pocket. Like, because, you know, I mean, I don't know. When we say, you know, oh, no, you 82 games, you should play the whole, like, dude, now I'm 260, 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", 265, someone 220. You jumping like the way you jump, you're jumping sometimes out of yourself. You could, these niggas Zion, Zion, he can jump and injure something just from the force. So
every time he jumps, there's a chance he could get hurt. Every time he jump up.
Even though, can we be honest here?
No.
That last game against the Lakers when he mysteriously gets hurt.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. But then the way he walked off, it didn't look like he was hurt.
What was it? What was it? Hamstring, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, it was diagnosed as a hamstring. But when you tweak something, I mean, you can't.
When you tweak something, you can still walk. It's just not like.
And you can
still walk.
And you got to remember, Hawk, when these guys they feel a twinge or a tweak or whatever, they're not going to try to push nothing. I mean, you talking about hundreds of millions of dollars involved. So
do a die game. You just put up 40 something. Y'all 3 minutes away.
Yeah,
and we in the playoffs.
You know when your body's failing you. Believe me, how he was cooking, if he could still go, he would have continued.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not.
I think if he doesn't go out of that game, they probably win that game.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
they-
what I'm saying.
He was dominating.
He was dominating.
He was
Dominating. When he was woofing on, he was dominating.
Yeah. But he felt something. He didn't. It was because he instantly was just like, nah, I can't push this. And he
But
just
with him also, I think he lacks the commitment to stay in shape. How he should stay in shape.
I don't think he really knows what tip-top shape is. I think he's gonna have to start learning that over the next couple of years. That's what I think.
But I mean, you're a multi-million-dollar athlete with they have state of art everything in the NBA. These teams have the best trainers, they have the best nutritionists, they have the best everything that money can buy. Right. These players don't have nothing that they don't need as far as to keep their bodies in shape. Right. That's all you have to do as an athlete.
Yeah, but you have
keep your body in shape.
You have to subscribe to it. You have to buy into
it. Exactly.
I think this last season, he did buy into it. Like he stayed in shape.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I think Zion in particular has been one of those cats where he never, stayed in shape and never took care of his body, never followed nutrition. I think all this stuff is new to him. And I think, it may take a couple years for his body to really, be fine-tuned.
And with the way how he eats, McDonald's, all that, I mean, you can't eat like that. You can't that's not conducive to being an athlete and playing at a high level. You have to have the best, eating the best stuff. You have to be, there's just too much out there. It's too much information. It's too much. The trainers, everything. You paying guys millions of dollars to play a sport.
I think he's just
the least you can do is get in shape and stay in shape.
I think he's so powerful though that he hurts him. He can hurt himself just by jumping, just trying to do it.
I mean, but Shaq was powerful. Shaq was powerful. He was 330 pounds, 7'1". I mean,
it's this guy. The way he takes off, like when he busts out a sneaker. We ain't never seen no shit like that. You never saw nothing like that. Somebody jump with so much force, or he planted with so much force, it busts through his sneaker. That's
he plays a game like he's explosive. So I mean, that's his game. I mean, without that, what is he giving you? What is he? That's his game.
He gave the Lakers 40-something points. Yeah. So, but anyway, that's that. What else is out there? What else before we? Wait a minute. Hold on.
What else is out there?
Hold it now. Trying to bring KG in. He's tried 3 times, but his video, he's not loaded up yet. He's trying to get in.
Well, I got a backup.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll get go Knicks, and we'll
listen. Go Knicks.
Oh yeah.
Listen. Go Rangers too. Don't sleep.
Oh yeah,
Rangers, bro. We prime the New York, man. I mean, Rangers got a good enough chance of anybody to win the Stanley Cup.
They won the President's Cup. Yeah,
they would have pretty much had the best record in the NHL this year. I mean, and they prime. It's kind of like the whole thing with the Knicks and Rangers. Kind of how they the Knicks are following the Rangers blueprint now. So when everybody was getting on Dolan, talk about Dolan, but I say, wait a minute, Dolan owns 2 teams. Owns the Rangers, who are in the playoffs every year. Why can't the Knicks? It's all about making the right decision, making the right hire. That can change your whole organization if you make the right hire. And he finally made the right hire with the Knicks.
Worldwide West, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Worldwide West. He finally made the right hires as far as the front office, Not just looking for the name, just looking for somebody that can actually build an organization, build a team.
Yeah.
And Leon Rose is showing. Those guys are showing you right now. They know how to build a team,
Yeah.
you know, and do it without going crazy, without mortgaging your whole future, like making shrewd moves. Like when they got what's the name? When they got Jalen Brunson, everybody was like, "Oh, that's a nice pickup." But
Yeah,
you know,
some cats were even trying to say they overpaid for him.
yeah, exactly, overpaid for him, $100 million. That's what they were saying. They weren't saying it. They were saying it. Everybody was disrespecting Jalen Brunson. Oh, you know, even a lot of people in the Charles Barkley, all these. I don't know if he's a 1A. I don't know if he's a 1. Kenny Smith, who from Left Rack, by the way. Come on, man. You from Left Rack, dude. I don't know if he's a 1. Dude, he's a star, bro. You can win a championship with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody was shitting on Brunson. They was
everybody.
Yeah.
Until he start giving cats 40 pieces.
Yeah,
He
regularly.
gets giving cats 40 pieces on a regular, dude.
You get 40, everybody get 40.
You can get 40. And he ain't just giving 40. He giving 40 to the best teams. He giving 40 to the Celtics. He giving 40 to the Cats.
I just thought of a dope T-shirt. I'm gonna keep it to myself.
What? Oh, okay. You give it yourself.
in New York,
Mm-hmm.
do an image of Jalen Brunson with a 40. OE.
40.
In New York, that shit I was
giving them 40s, man.
Give his 40, nigga.
Giving them 40 piece.
What?
That's the next Knicks T-shirt at the home game. Huh? There you go.
They go get this 40.
Yeah, he's really like he's really, man. He's
something
boy.
Else. He's something else. So listen, guys, we gonna shut this down. You know,
all right.
Cliff gotta go. I'm gonna
all right, Cliff, brother Cliff.
Let's go.
Listen. One of these days, we gotta all get together in person.
Yeah, we can set it up. We'll
next
do
time in New York.
Yeah, next time Hawk is out here, we can set it up. You let me know where you at. We can meet up. I'll come
he's
wherever you are.
He's in North Carolina, so that's not gonna happen.
Oh, you're in North Carolina. Okay, all right.
But
and Wes is in Houston. And E's in Jersey. We can make it happen with E, but
okay.
West.
Well, if those guys come up over the summertime, people travel. Guys come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
all right, so that's episode 149. 150 is next week. We got to do something special for episode 150. Got to think about that. But keep
me posted. Let me know what's going on. And hopefully the Knicks keep going. Keep going.
We got
some more stuff to talk about. Got some more stuff to talk about.
Peace out.
All right.
Peace.
All right, Hawk. Peace.